most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Shrum, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to talk about proven core drills that stop back pain. This changed my life at age 55. We have Brad talking now.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. After years of chronic back pain from my spondylolisthesis, a back condition, I actually got down. I had to change my life, so I set up a program.
At age 55. You're not 55 anymore.
No, I'm 58 now. So I've been working this program, and I do it consistently. And actually, I'm signing up for a triathlon this week that I'm going to do in June. I can go out and do yard work now. My back is much stronger. I'm much more active, and my pain's much more manageable. I'm very happy.
Is that triathlon a sprint?
Yeah, sprint.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. And if you're wondering why Brad's on this bike, we're doing a giveaway. Go to the giveaway section on Bob and Brad. We're giving away a Renpho stationary bike. Very cool bike. You can actually hook it up to your phone and you can see a trail, right?
You put your phone right here and there's the options for it. Yeah, you can see a road or you're going down. It Bluetooths to the electronics in here and it adjusts the resistance as you go up a hill or go down.
How neat.
It's really cool.
All right, so you can find the contest also on Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program.
There you go.
And Brad, what else do we have?
Oh, we have podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this video won't be on one, but there's a lot of them out there that we have.
Why don't you move this out of the way, Brad?
Bob, we're almost the same height, when I'm sitting on there.
Height.
Oh yes, height. The words.
You and my wife. I can't.
Yeah. Well,
get you to say height.
That's we're working on being an English major. So let's get to the core, Bob. The core of the problem. So if you've got back pain, one of the things that, regardless, it's beneficial and it's going to help a lot if you have a strong core. The core is like nature's, your God-given back belt.
Right.
And the stronger your core is, the muscles around your back, they support your back and are going to make a significant difference on pain level and your activity level without pain. So that was my experience. Clearly.
And plus, you kind of came across these exercises. You found out which ones worked for you, which ones didn't.
Right.
And you kind of, over the years, developed them.
Right. And so I have a progression with this system. We're going to start out, if your back is painful, your activity level is low, we need to start strengthening it without stressing the spine.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to start. And now with this, you do need to have a ball.
Right.
There's just no way around it to...
These balls aren't that expensive.
Right.
Are you trying to promote the Bob and Brad ball?
Well, why not? Because it is a nice ball. I've used a lot of balls, and you want a ball that's weighted. This is at 2,000 pounds. It's puncture proof. If you hit a corner of the piece of furniture, it won't puncture. If you take a really sharp knife, it will, but any ball will. So it's a good quality ball, and the feel is nice.
It's grippy.
You put your legs around it, and it helps. And all those things are critical. So the first thing you do, you can do this. You're not going to do it in a bed. You can do it on a carpeted floor or your yoga mat, whatever it may be, so you're comfortable. Bring your legs over the ball. Now, this position inherently, for vast majority of back pain people,
feels good. It
takes stress off the back. My back is supported by the floor, and I start lifting up.
Now this is better with shoes, right, Brad? On this one, because
actually, if you wear shorts, you don't need shoes with this ball.
Oh, really?
On a slippery ball, you do. That's one thing I like about this. I can lift my heels up and easily grab it. If you got a slippery ball, then it helps to dig your feet in.
with the heels.
Yeah. Once you work with a ball for a while, you learn all these little things.
Sure.
But you're gonna start out with 10 of these. The back supports my back, or the floor supports my back.
Yeah.
I'm working the core in the front, my lower abs primarily, but that rectus is working. Okay. And then you give a little rest. Then we're going to work the upper core. So just relax your legs on the ball. Cross your hands here. I like to put one wrist underneath my chin, so when I do this, I don't bring my head up.
Keeps you safe.
Yeah, it just keeps your neck in a neutral position. And I focus on lifting my shoulder blades off the floor, and that's it. I'm not concerned about going really far because that just stresses up the neck
With
in the
all of
upper
these,
back.
you may want to focus a little bit on the abdomen as far as trying to tighten the abdomen along with the exercise.
Exactly. Yep. So you're thinking about that.
You're thinking about, but you're trying to breathe at the same
Yep.
time. So there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah. Don't hold your breath. You
Don't
can
hold your
actually
breath.
do
Right.
this if you maintain, and you can feel those core muscles.
Sure.
My core is hard, Bob. I do these a lot.
What a braggart.
Now what I'm going to do is do this. I call it the double crunch.
Sure.
Because I'm going to lift this up and this up, and you'll find this is notably harder. And particularly people who have spondylolisthesis or stenosis, you're going to find these are likely very, very comfortable. And if you happen to have sciatica, pain down your leg, and you're doing these and it makes your pain worse in your legs, that is a red flag. You're going to have to go to our sciatica program.
We really never want increased pain on this. I mean,
right.
You can bump up against it a little bit. You can be a little bit, you can be sore from it, but we don't want increased pain, especially symptoms down the leg.
Exactly. Do 10 of those. And then now this one, I'm going to say when you start, just take it cautiously, but it'll probably be fine. But you want to work the obliques, right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. And just,
again, keeping that low back really flat.
Yeah.
So,
and that's when you pick up the ball. It almost forces it down. It's hard to do them improperly.
Sure, right.
And that's what I really like about that.
Yep.
Whew.
Forces you into position.
Yeah. So give your stomach a break. Now, a key thing about supporting your back, your core exercises, is you have to strengthen all the way around.
Right.
So we're going to do the back exercises. And this is where the ball really helps out. I'm going to support through my stomach and waistline. That part, which is your back there, is supported by the ball. And I'm just going to lift up one leg at a time. You only go up as high as that's comfortable. And you're going to do 10. And then hands on the ball here, and you're going to extend up this way in a pain-free range. If you go way up and it hurts, don't go way up. Just go in a pain-free range. Take this very gently when you start.
You might, for some people, it might be just taking it up to neutral.
Yeah.
Like up to straight is all you're going.
And that's okay. As you get stronger, you can go higher, or you can take your hands off, which makes it harder.
Sure.
When you're doing this one, I go down to my forearms. And if you want to get more aggressive, you can actually bring both legs up at the same time. And that makes it more aggressive on the muscles. Again, pain-free. Be cautious with it. All right.
Always pain-free.
All right, next one. We will go to this. This one is a little more, if you're new on the ball, take your time with this. If you don't feel comfortable.
Is this the advanced one, Brad?
This is pro and double knee to chest.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. So we're going to walk out on your hands, wide base, and see if you can bring up. You're going to tighten up your stomach, keep your back in a neutral position. Can you show where the back where?
Yep, the back is nice and straight. Look at that.
So I don't want to round it or let it arch.
He wants it right in the middle.
Right there.
Yep.
I'm tight.
That's a safe position for the back. Too much arching and too much bending is just as, arching is just as bad.
Yep,
really.
exactly. Well, neutral position.
Yep.
Now, if you do little ones and that's all you can do, that's perfectly fine. As you get stronger, you'll bring it up farther, but only as you can, as tolerated. These take some time.
Yeah,
be patient with the ball.
That's gonna be a tough one because I can't
You could
do that
skip
one.
that one.
Yeah,
and come back to it.
Brad makes it look easy, but you're gonna find out you're gonna be shaking all over the place on that one.
Now we're gonna go to standing. And this is a real fun. Anybody can do this one.
Right.
But you want to tighten up your core, and we're going to practice a functional movement. When you pick something up, we're not going to bend over like this to hurt our back or stress it. We're going to learn to pick something up with your legs. So this is just a functional strengthening core. When I do this, I just lift my hands up.
And that's what I do. But if you're first starting out, you might use a stick as a guide.
Yep.
It's really a great guide to know that you're keeping your good posture and that you're not. Because it's hard to tell. Some people don't have good position sense.
So Bob's looking to feel the stick here.
If I got one, only contacting one spot, my posture's not good. If it's contacting in 3 spots.
Here. And the head is one spot, by the way.
Right.
So contact there, and the butt.
I have to actually watch that I don't arch too much, Brad, when I go down. I have to, and this keeps me honest, too.
Yep. So, and this is one you can do at work. You get off of, if you're working at a desk, you can get up and do, I do this, and this helps maintain that.
That helps strengthen the upper back posture muscles.
And it gets the legs a little stronger. Now the next one you do need, and this is a big plus for functional strength. Once you start feeling good with these and you want to be able to go out, do some work around the house without the back pain, we need strength to strengthen the core in a standing position. So you need a band, you need a way to connect it to the wall. It doesn't have to be that high. We got the wall anchors here. They work really well. They connect up to the wall. So we need it here. And I'm going to tighten the core and I'm going to pull forward off to one side and then pull forward off to the other. I'm not rounding my back. It's like you're bowing.
Yes, you're keeping the back straight
Yep.
as you're going forward.
And you can go straight forward, but it hits you in the head. So it's nice just to go slightly. We're not going way over. We're not twisting the back.
Again, I like this
subtle.
one, Brad, because it's teaching you in life then when you bend forward, that's how you should be bending forward, tightening up your abdomen and keeping the back straight.
Very functional. So
And you can do two handles if you want to make it harder.
Sure. Yeah. We could double up the strength, or we could go like this. And you know, if you went like this, then you can
go straight ahead.
Yep, exactly. If I'm trying to see if my back, I'm going through my head, making sure I have good posture.
Sure.
Okay, and a more advanced one. Well, this is advanced, but it kind of is. We're going to work it again.
You can start with a single strand
against the anchor or something else you may have at home. You're going to tighten up the core, and you're going to think about keeping your trunk stable. And then we're going to go make circles, and I want to keep everything moving. See how my hips are moving? Everything moves together. I'm not rotating and trying to twist my back. A little bend in the knees helps, and you're tightening the core, and you'll be amazed. This is much more difficult than it works.
If you have shoulder problems, you might bring it down a little bit, Brad. Just like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
there you go.
Because my wife was having trouble with this.
Oh, really?
She's starting to get the shoulder. Well, of course, she starts doing it. She's doing like 100 reps.
And so I do this one. You know, if you want to count how many circles you do, maybe start out with 10 or 15. You could look at a clock or your cell phone for 30 seconds. Do both sides.
Those wall ones are excellent. They really are great.
They are
great exercises.
I really think you need to do that so that when you're out functioning in daily life, it becomes a habit.
Yeah,
but it's there. Now this last one is advanced. And
as if that other one wasn't advanced enough.
Yeah, but no, that one really is. If you practice with the ball a little bit, Bob,
sure.
I think you'd be comfortable. You got to give it a few weeks or a couple weeks. This one is more advanced.
Sure.
But I found that I needed to do this one to actually for my running because I needed more strength. I actually pulled a muscle in my groin, and I found this one really not only does the core, but it helps
the groin too.
Yep. The adductors. So skip this one unless you're advanced or you want to challenge. So what I'm doing here is one knee, and this is a good, almost a full body workout.
Wow.
I do circles with my knee, and I swear by this one. But again, it's higher level activity. You might take months before you get to this.
Yeah, kudos to you, Brad. I can tell you that.
You may never get to this, and that's okay. It depends on your level of activity you want to get to. But it just, I'm always just tired. My heart rate gets up on that.
I haven't seen you do that one. That's a new one, huh?
Well, I stuck it in. I actually pulled the groin muscle.
Sure.
Up into the abdomen, which is part of the groin, which I didn't know.
Right. Yes.
And that was the one that stressed that muscle.
Right.
Because I don't ever want to pull that again. So I do that because of that. So.
All right.
So very good. Good luck with your core strength. You're going to do wonderful. Take your time. Enjoy it. And
it's the beauty of the ball.
Say no more, Bob.
Yes.
The beauty of the ball.
Thanks for watching.